New York City is a sea of people and cars, a world of tumultuous sounds. Not long ago, a benign, peaceful, and compassionate group of people flowed into Manhattan. They often wear yellow t-shirts imprinted with the words, "Falun Dafa is good," and "Truthfulness, Compassion, and Tolerance." The posters they hold up can be seen all over this bustling city. Every day, they reenact the brutal tortures used on Falun Gong practitioners in China to let people personally experience China's hellish prisons. Most people, having been accustomed to a comfortable and modern lifestyle, cannot believe that people could carry out such savage acts on others. People are shocked when they find out that the Chinese government is so dark and tyrannical that it would persecute and kill innocent people just for believing in truth, compassion, and tolerance. This anti-torture exhibition tells people the story of Falun Dafa and of brutal persecution in China.
Falun Dafa, it's a very peaceful meditation practice. It's the cultivation of the heart, how to be a good person. We follow the principles of truthfulness, compassion, and forbearance. And it also includes 5 very gentle meditation practices to purify the body.
Practiced in over 60 countries worldwide, Falun Gong has roots in traditional Chinese culture. With Chinese government estimates of as many as 100 million practicing Falun Gong, China's communist leader Jiang Zemin outlawed the peaceful practice in July 1999.
It began because when the government saw how popular this was, out of jealousy, they banned this practice, and it's terrible because it's only because they thought it as a threat to their power, and it's very unjust what's happening.
Since that time, Jiang's regime has intensified its propaganda campaign to turn public opinion against the practice while imprisoning, torturing, and even murdering those who practice it. Over 100 different methods of torture have been used on Falun Gong practitioners detained in prisons, labor camps, mental hospitals, and brainwashing centers. The following are just a few of the categories of torture used: merciless beating, whips made of twisted copper wire, steel bars, spiked bamboo sticks, rubber clubs, wolf teeth sticks, electric batons, rubber tubes, pickaxe handles, steel wire locks, rattan, electric wire, plus fresh hemp whips and other items. When rubber sticks are used, the injuries are not visible, but the internal organs can be damaged. Electric shock. High voltage batons are used to shock practitioners' sensitive areas and private parts, such as the inside of the mouth, the top of the head, anus, breasts, genitals, buttocks, thighs, the bottoms of the feet, etc. Police use several electric batons simultaneously to shock one person in different places until the flesh burns. Torture by burning. Police pour boiling water over a person's body and then apply salt to the wounds. They also burn practitioners with cigarette lighters, fire, irons, and red-hot iron rods. Kilns have also been used to burn practitioners. Sitting torture. Practitioners are forced to sit on a tiny board, on iron chairs, or on a board with triangle iron bars. They are also forced to sit for long periods of time on a torture stool called the tiger bench, with their knees tightly tied to the bench. Hard objects, such as bricks, are inserted under their feet to cause excruciating pain. Squatting or standing torture. Practitioners are forced to squat or stand for long periods of time. They are often put in small rooms and twisted into painful positions. Handcuffs and/or ropes are also used to keep them motionless. In the airplane method of torture, for example, they are made to stand with the head bent down as low as it can go, while the hands are pulled up and held up to the highest point in back. Thus, the body shape looks like a plane. Sexual abuse. Sexual abuse is rampant. Teenage girls are especially abused. Rape, gang rape, throwing female practitioners into male prison cells, and inserting various objects or substances into the vagina, such as electric batons, mop poles, toothbrushes, iron hooks, and hot pepper are common. This is what's happening now in China every day to people who believe in truth, compassion, and tolerance.
Well, it's very terrible. It's been happening for 5 years now.
Therefore, Falun Gong practitioners have decided to come from all over the world to Manhattan, the heart of the world. They use anti-torture exhibitions to expose the evil persecution.
Everyone, all the practitioners here, we're doing these activities and we work very hard on them. It's just to raise awareness, to tell people what's happening in China right now. Because in China, so many people don't even know how serious this persecution is. So by raising awareness, we're telling more people about it, we're gaining more support, and we're telling the truth of what's happening in China.
我是68岁了，从北京来的，他们就是用各种的办法来逼迫我们去放下这个修炼。
我叫曲越，是新泽西州的大法弟子。因为我们搞这个酷刑展，这个酷刑展整体呢就是，要反映一下，在中国大陆实际的这个大陆的这个劳改营和这个监狱。 怎么来迫害这个法轮功弟子、法轮功的学员？所以呢，这里边就有被迫害的对象和迫害的这个人。迫害人呢，就是警察，他迫害这个弟子，所以我们就要扮那个警察。
Day after day, week after week, Falun Gong practitioners are here doing seemingly ordinary but actually remarkable deeds. Falun Gong practitioners insist that they will continue these exhibitions to expose the Chinese government's evil deeds. They also hope to ignite your compassionate side that will help cease this senseless persecution.
There are people who can sign our petition. We're going to give it to the government and congressmen, and they have helped rescue people from China in the past, so we're trying to do that. And they can contact their local TV stations, media, anything to gain more public awareness. Yeah, and well, we give out flyers and such, and this is what we hope that people will share it with other people and to tell people what's happening in China right now.
These exhibitions only represent the tip of the iceberg of the persecution. There are many torture methods that cannot be reenacted. People in Manhattan are watching, and they are thinking, and now they are touched. Their consciences will never allow them to stay silent.
I think it's horrible. My heart goes out and I'm praying.